Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to today's Morning Report on Monday the 26th of January with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. The European trading session has started on a fairly, it's been a bit choppy, and that's generally because of the Greek election result that we saw yesterday, where the anti-austerity Syriza party won the election, and this throws into doubt what Greece can do going forward with regard to its bailout package, €240 billion package that it's got of bailout, and it looks like it's going to try and negotiate Cyprus, the Syriza leader, who seems to be set to become the Prime Minister of Greece, seems to be ready to negotiate this package, and that could have obviously ramifications further down the line in terms of the Eurozone itself, perhaps even a Greek exit. So lots of possible implications of this victory. Now, the markets took this initially as a little bit of a negative, starting lower. DAX and FTSE were lower, but then the DAX is now positive by 0.5%. FTSE has now just turned positive as well. So the major indices are rebounding on the in the last few minutes in the early trading on European session, and the Asian markets were fairly neutral overnight. So generally the market has taken this pretty much in its stride so far. And what we've seen is, in terms of currencies, we've actually seen the dollar reasonably strong pretty much across the board, apart from against the euro, which the euro has just found a bit of support. $1.1250 is where it's at the moment, around about 40-50 pips up, and that means that the dollar is, in terms of the dollar index, is fairly flat at the moment. In terms of market risk generally, we saw on Friday again slight bit of consolidation in the VIX index, and that came as the S&P 500 did actually fall into the close and had a negative end to the week. But still, it seems to be that general risk sentiment is improving, and even today you've had the German IFO business climate data out, but that's beaten expectations. And that just continues this recent trend in German data of slight improvement. So it seems as though the data in the Eurozone is beginning to pick up. I'm going to quickly show you the oil chart, because we are currently just coming back towards that key low again. Following this consolidation period, we've had the oil. This is on WTI. 44.20 is the low on WTI. Not too far away from that today, just 1% away from that low now. So that'll be interesting to see. And one more chart on this on the copper. I noticed on Friday we saw a breakdown once again on the copper chart. So that isn't all that positive, certainly for the FTSE, which has a rather large basic resources element to it. So what have we got today? Nothing really. Now the German IFO data is out, so the markets are pretty much going to be moving around on the reaction to this Greek election result, and it'll be interesting to see what happens when the state comes in. But yes, we're sort of looking towards now the GDP data for UK and US to UK tomorrow, and then also some inflation data out for the Eurozone. But yeah, there's not a great deal going on now today. Now, in terms of my charts today, I did speak earlier about the FTSE 100. Now, FTSE 100 has been on this 7-day winning streak, a big 7-day winning streak, which has seen it push strongly above that 6773 resistance, which was the rally high in November. And it's above that now. It's actually trading around a day at the day high. It's bounced very strongly actually, and looks like it's continuing this. This is on the hourly chart. You've got this nice move higher through what seems to be gaining support around that 21-hour moving average, which currently comes in around 6790. That looks pretty good, but 6773 is the initial support on FTSE, and then below that 6732. So that's over 100 points down from where we are at the moment. So there is some decent run still on this FTSE, and it'd be very interesting to see, because this is back on the daily chart. We've got the RSI now at mid-60s, which is where it got to in November, where it got to in September, when it pretty much just poked out to a new high, a new multi-year high, but then failed at that level again. So mid-60s seems to be around about where the FTSE tends to run out of steam on the RSI, so it'll be very interesting to see if it can continue higher, because obviously the initial resistance is going to be this key 6905 level, and that is still a little bit above where we are now, so we wait and see how this goes. But certainly the reaction today, early on, we're only an hour in or so into trading session today, but has been positive reaction despite this news out of Greece. So we remain slightly on the bull tack, even though we're just we are still 7 days into this big strong bull run, and it's a slight sign of consolidation, but still you remain slightly on the bull side. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading on FTSE today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.